I'm looking at the words and I'm reminded of the time when I was doubting myself so much if I should start a podcast in the first place. I thought my English wasn't good enough to be a professional host. I thought that the tech was way too intimidating. I thought it would take a lot of time that I didn't have. And I almost didn't go through with it. And now when I'm working with my podcasting clients, I see them struggle so much with this as well. I think it's so natural that, especially when we're starting something new, especially when we're putting our voice out there, that we doubt if we have what it takes, that we worry that no one will ever listen to a podcast, that we ask ourselves, so who am I to even have my own podcast, run my own podcast, grow my own podcast? Who am I to even allow myself to do that? And today, I just want to share a bunch of resources to help you get out of this mindset, and do a little bit like, I want to do a little magic trick now for you. Do you want to help me with it? Okay, I would ask my kids now to help me with this, but they're not around right now, so maybe you can just help me with this. So we're gonna do hocus pocus simsalabim. And oh my God, it didn't work. Well, you didn't say it along, so help me out with this. We have to say hocus pocus simsalabim, and ta-da! Instead of feeling like you don't have what it takes, I want to remind you that yes, you can. You can start your own podcast that makes an impact. Yes, you can grow your show and find your own podcasting success and bring your vision to life. And the resources that I want to share with you today will be reminding you of that. So I recently binge listened to an amazing podcast from The Telegraph. Claire, you're such an amazing host. I'm so in love with your show. It's called The Imposters, and the stories that are featured there are incredible. They are they're reminding all of us that it is important that we start to have a relationship with our imposter syndrome, that actually we can't do that magic like I just did on that screen, but that it will take time for us to be patient and kind with ourselves, especially when we're putting ourselves out there with something totally new. And I encourage you to start listening to some of these episodes. I will also add an episode that I recorded a few years back with Angie Lau, who is an amazing broadcaster. I look up to her so much. And we shared about the power of storytelling, the power of our own voice, and how to step in it. I share in that episode a lot of my own struggles and worries about putting my voice out there. And Angie had a way to just light that fire up in me and just go out there even more courageously with my story and with my voice and with the stories I want to feature on #impact, a podcast about stuff that matters. So that episode is for sure gonna fire and light that fire within you as well. And if you want to get over that imposter syndrome when it comes to starting your own podcast, I'm also putting my podcasting guide there for you so that you can just, read through some of the very simple steps that you can take today to go from feeling like an imposter to feeling that excitement about the potential of you having your own show out there in the world. So all the resources are there for you below. So just check that out. And I just want to leave you with this, let me know how it's going for you. And once you launch a podcast, I want to be the first follower, the first subscriber. So make sure that you send me that link of your podcast. If it's already out there, even better, share the link with me right now so I can start following and listening. I am so curious to hear your voice. Bye.